Now, you're still tuned into your Feel Good Breakfast Show Espresso here on SABC3. Now, at the start of the new year is the perfect time to bring in some change into our lives. And I know that there's some people out there that think that it's too late to bring in any change. But come on, relax. It's only February. The third month of the year is about to start. Now, losing weight is often at the top of our to-do list. And our Motivational Monday guest today believes that the problem with many diets and weight loss programs is that they simply aren't sustainable. And in fact, 95% of people put on any weight loss through dieting straight back within 4 years. Now, can you believe that? But he promises to change all of that for good. He's a medical doctor and an author, Dr. Luke. Good morning, sir. Very good to have you here.
Good morning. Thanks for inviting.
We're going to be talking all about your book, but firstly talking about what your kind of viewpoint is on happiness, because you say that being happy, or life is about being happy, and not about being thin. Yet some people associate being thin with being happy.
Correct. Before we dive into weight loss, let's first ask ourselves, what is life actually about? And life is about happiness. It's not about how thin you can be. And I found a very interesting study in this regard, and that study looked at the Fiji Islands. In the Fiji Islands, until the very end of the 20th century, people were not at all exposed to Western influences. Now, when the economy improved, TV was introduced, and within just 3 years of TV being introduced, 75% of young women had tried to lose weight. Now, before that, weight loss was something unheard of, was actually undesirable. If you lost weight, it was frowned upon, and people actually started worrying. And what happened in 3 years in the Fiji Islands happened over a longer period in the Western world. But we're sitting with a desire to be slim, which is actually more driven by society than actually by anything else.
But in saying that, you're not saying that being overweight is fine.
No, don't take me wrong. I'm not defending overweight. What I'm defending is a healthy approach to weight. And the healthy approach to weight is something that you can do that is sustainable. Because if you're going to go too drastic, you're going to lose weight, but you will gain it again. And one of those things that is unsustainable is actually diet.
Diet? Yeah. Now, I think that's something that not many people understand. What is diet?
Well, that's a huge variety of different concepts. But for example, if you Google diet, which I did, you get 525 million websites in 1/5 of a second.
Wow.
Now, there's some decent amount of information there, because if you just spend 1 minute on every single website, you're going to spend 997 years to go through the whole thing. Okay, now what the diet does is it takes you too far away from what you are used to. And a diet is also about depriving. A diet is not about providing. Food should be about providing. For example, you go on the, let's say, 100-day no chocolate diet. And you stick it out, so well done. What are you going to do on day 101? You're going to celebrate, and with what are you going to celebrate?
With another piece of chocolate.
Not with broccoli, correct.
Okay, this is all the stuff that you discuss in your book. That's called Dr. Luke's Promise. Now, that's quite a hefty thing to say, that you promise that you're going to help people lose the weight and keep it off.
Yes, and the reason that I say that I promise you to do that is that this is sustainable. I sat down for a whole year and I looked at thousands of scientific articles, and from there I distilled 174 tips that have all been scientifically proven to keep your weight off. All those tips are extremely easy to implement in your own life. So don't go 174 in one go, of course. 3 at a time per month. After another month, you can use another 3 if necessary. And after a month, it has been proven that a tip or a change in your life, a small change, has become a habit. So you will have to introduce 3 habits, and if necessary, if you don't lose enough weight, you introduce another 3 habits. And after 2-3 months, you'll have 6 or 9 habits that you can go on with for the rest of your life.
So you work with it gradually, step by step.
That's the whole thing, gradual. If you want to lose 20 kilograms in a month, you're at the wrong address. I'm telling you, you are going to lose 20 kilograms in a year and keep it off forever. And it's going to be easy without unduly being hungry or ever being deprived.
Now, speaking of habits, a habit that I had about a year ago that I've actually kicked off again today is I used to start off my morning with about 4 to 5 bananas and a bottle of water. This is actually my breakfast. As you can see, I've already killed off 2 bananas and the water is slowly but surely going down. How healthy is that in terms of a person like me, where I don't think I'm necessarily trying to lose weight, but I'm maintaining my body as it is?
That's fine. If it works for you and you like it and it's sustainable for you, keep going.
And is that your breakfast over there?
Don't look at that. Those are my props for later on.
We're talking about those then.
Oh, okay, fine. Let's talk about this.
Oh, no, I mean later on we'll be discussing those later.
Yes.
But I mean, so you think my breakfast is reasonably healthy and a good way to go? Not too much energy.
No, that's okay.
All right, lovely, sir. Thank you very much. We're going to be talking to you a bit later on.
I'll see you later.
Dr. Luke is in the house. If you have any weight loss questions, be sure to ask us on our Facebook page and we'll answer them for you, or at least he'll answer them for you. We'll be talking about his book, Lose the Weight and Keep It Off. Stay with us on Espresso on SABC3.
Stay with Espresso and SABC3.